In this video, we're going to show you how to assemble the E4T miniature motor encoder. The E4T can be installed on NEMA 8 to 17 motors. With this setup assembly, we're using a NEMA 11 motor. Place the base onto the mounting surface. Be sure that the bottom of the centering tool is flush with the mounting surface, and then tighten the mounting screws. We suggest you keep your finger on the centering tool while securing the screws. Once the screws are tight with 2 to 3 inch-pounds of torque, remove the centering tool. Next, we're going to install the printed PCB. Be careful to avoid directly touching the optical sensor area when handling the PCB. Place the PCB onto the base, aligning the board with the 2 mounting posts. Notice that the base is symmetrical, allowing the connector to exit out either side. Using the spacer tool, press firmly down on the PCB in order to push it over the alignment pins and completely onto the base. Always check that the PCB is fully seated against the base. If it is not, use the spacer tool again to press it down. Now we're going to install the hub disc. Place the hub disc onto the shaft with the longer end of the hub toward the base. Position the spacer tool onto the hub so that the notches are aligned with the latches on the base. While installing the hub disc, ensure that the hub bore is parallel to the shaft. Forcing the hub onto the shaft at an angle could damage the hub. It is also important to handle the disc with care to prevent scratching. Press down until the tool bottoms out on the PCB. Double check that the PCB is flush against the base. Finally, snap the cover down onto the base. With your thumb and finger, squeeze the base latches together to ensure that they are fully engaged with the cover. And that's all it takes to assemble the E4T encoder. Next, you'd connect your motor and encoder up to verify that everything is working as expected. If you have any additional questions, be sure to let us know in the comments or by reaching out to us at the link, which is also in the video description. And if you found this video helpful and want to stay up to date with encoder tips, tutorials, and new product releases, be sure to subscribe to our channel.